It's Monday and we have to make sense of it. I just recently found out or came to the conclusion that I am an extroverted introvert, which means that though I have extroverted tendencies where I can socialize with others and engage in these outside activities, I actually prefer to be inside and I need a lot of downtime between activities. This whole time I just thought I needed to rest, but no, I'm an introvert. And I will not go outside if I do not have a reason. Like there's a reason, or I can stay inside for a month real easy. If it wasn't for BG, I wouldn't go outside, honestly. See, this content creation journey is pushing me out my comfort zone a little bit. So now I'm not leaving the house just for work anymore. As typical 9 to 5, my work is engaging with the community, going out and trying new things. So I'm starting to really see my introvertedness come out on top of just having really bad PTSD and not trusting people. So I said, how do I get outside more? What would help me feel more comfortable outside? Well, BG would. Come here, BG. Taking BG with me everywhere as an emotional support animal, as a service dog. Come here, Papa. See, this is BG. Oh, big boy. Come here. Say hi. You want to say hi? I don't know what it is. I think he knows what a camera is. He intentionally tries not to look at the camera. So I started doing some research though. What is an emotional support animal and where can I take them, right? So I started looking into, let's get BG what it is that he needs in order for him to be represented as the service dog that he is. And I started looking up .gov website. It started listing things that a service dog is and a service dog is not. What I didn't understand is that the ADA.gov says that an animal supporting someone with their emotional state is not a service animal because tending to someone's emotional well-being is not addressing their disability. You determined that bipolar disorder is a disability recognized underneath the ADA Act. And then when we look at what bipolar disorder is, it's primarily an emotional disorder, inability to maintain or control their emotions. And then you look up that a supportive dog, an emotional support animal, can be very helpful to some of the emotional disabilities that people with bipolar disorder have, and increasing their life and being willing to manage and maintain their symptoms. So I just don't understand. Help me make sense of this, that you, ADA, have identified that bipolar disorder, which is primarily an emotional disorder, is a disability, but somehow a service dog supporting a person a bipolar person through an emotional crisis is not offering services, not supporting the individual with their disability. I'm just trying to make that make sense. If their disability is emotions and the dog comes and supports them with emotional support, how are they not helping them with the disability that you determined that is a disability? I just like to say, as someone who struggles with bipolar disorder and PTSD and general anxiety, my dog right here is my best friend, right? He gets me through so many different things and scenarios and situations. And he is creating a safe space for me to even exist in the world where I'm having an emotional breakdown on the inside that he can only sense and nobody else can. In addition, I engage in what is called self-harming behavior. If I get triggered something so badly about something, I will engage in hitting myself. If I hit myself, he comes and stops me. If I start crying and it's an excessive cry, one of those bipolar boo-hoo tears are not stopping, what's the word I'm looking for? But breathing really heavy, right? Now my breathing pattern has been affected, my mental state has been affected, my vision, because tears are just coming out of my eyes. He comes and it doesn't matter where I'm at, he will not stop what he's doing. Like if there's a door and he's scratching at the door, he will not stop until either that door opens or I open the door and he can get to me. So you can't tell me that well, I guess you could tell me whatever the fuck you want to tell me, because you can say what you want to say. But it doesn't make sense that what you saying, ADA, about a dog helping someone with their emotional state is not addressing a disability when you recognize bipolar disorder as a disability, and the primary components of the disability of bipolar disorder is emotional. A lot of our traumas happen because we struggle with the emotional engagement with the rest of the world. And so then when we get into these situations where our emotions are not being respected or tended to in the sensitive way that we need to, we create these traumatic interactions with other people in the world who do not understand our emotional state. Having my dog present allows me to not experience a whole bunch of those situations and scenarios. So it doesn't make sense to me that you can say that bipolar disorder is an emotional disorder and that a service dog could be supportive to someone dealing with a bipolar disorder, an emotional disorder, and that the dog or the animal attending to the emotional state of the person is not addressing the disability when the core disability is their inability to manage their emotions. Make it make sense, ADA? It don't.